If you are old in crypto, you tend to forget. If you are new, you tend, not to know. Dogecoin is currently cooling off after a period in which it outperformed the entire crypto market. Some of you are traders whose goal is to simply make more fiat with Dogecoin, and some believe that Dogecoin will become the world's currency. Either way, you are both wondering what will happen next. While no one can predict the future, we can learn something from the past that happens again and again. You will see here what made Dogecoin suddenly skyrocket in the last cycle and why it plummeted. How Binance lied to people to crush the price of Dogecoin. How Dogecoin influencers betrayed both that coin and people. How Elon responded to all of that and more. But instead of me just telling you all about it, I decided to show you how things unfolded in real time. After the December of 2020 pump, believed to be orchestrated by Reddit traders, when Dogecoin jumped more than 200%, what could be called perhaps a shift in consciousness or hope happened. In the previous bull market in 2017, the main role in crypto was played by venture capitalists and some Wall Street investors who used retails as exit liquidity. That December, Dogecoin was 7 years old, had a secure blockchain and a community that was there even when times were the hardest. So after that pump, the poor retails decided to point the finger at those money grabbers and buy Dogecoin. After retailers pushed Dogecoin so much that at one point the price jumped more than 11 times in one day, VCs and other crypto rollers began to realize that they were losing control. They didn't like that. The retail's money not only goes to a coin that they didn't accumulate before, but it doesn't enter their projects. Since crypto is a zero-sum game, meaning that someone has to lose in order for someone else to win, they decided to do everything they could to drive down the price and scare retailers. This is how the CEO of the largest crypto exchange, which at that moment held about 10% of the Dogecoin supply in just one wallet, first dispersed those coins to several addresses and then spread FUD saying that the top 20 addresses hold 50% of the supply. He said this while knowing that the richest wallet belongs to Robinhood and that several addresses belongs to him, to Binance, who hold those coins for their customers. Here is what the evidence on the blockchain shows. On December 21st, 2020, this DD1 address ranks second among the richest Dogecoin addresses. At that time, there were 10.5 billion Dogecoins in it. That's your address. The next day, December 22nd, 2020, you started sending Dogecoins from that address to 7 addresses in different wallets. By January 38, 2021, you had distributed all 10.5 billion Dogecoins, and on that day, the DD1 address remained completely empty, 0 Dogecoins. Now, this is a screenshot of the richest Dogecoin addresses which I made in February 2021. Here we can see to whom these addresses belong, and we see that out of 10 addresses, at least 2 belong to Binance. So, one more time, You, in only one of your many addresses, had 10.5 billion Dogecoins, and that address was in second place in terms of wealth. Then, you scattered that money to several addresses, and again, at least 2 of your addresses were among the 10 richest. But this happened. You wrote this on February 4th, 2021, so just 5 days after you hid the wealth you hold, which belongs to your customers, to hundreds of thousands of people. You spread FUD on Twitter. You claimed here that Dogecoin was centralized, that one address held 27%, and you knew, just like us, that that address belonged to some exchange. Now we know, Robinhood. You claimed that 20 addresses held more than 50% of Dogecoins, and only one of your addresses held about 10% of all Dogecoins. Just one of your addresses. In this tweet, in which you try to scare investors, claiming that Dogecoin carries a risk because it is centralized, you tell a lie and hide the fact that the richest addresses belong to exchanges that hold coins on behalf of their customers, and the richest addresses, besides Robinhood, belong to you. Once again, on behalf of the 3.4 million Dogecoin holders, why did you lie? Why are you trying to destroy Dogecoin? Such false stories came from many sides, but their plan to bring down the price and transfer retails to their projects did not go smoothly, because Dogecoin had the support of Elon Musk. The hype was so great that all the media around the world wrote about Doge on a daily basis. Influencers who didn't care about anything other than taking as much money as possible from their subscribers and followers constantly lied that the Dogecoin price would go to absolutely impossible heights. Elon Musk announced his participation on Saturday Night Live, and everyone thought that the price would continue to rise after that May 8th, 2021. Their logic was that Elon's mention of Dogecoin on such a watched program would attract non-crypto people and they would start buying immediately. Unfortunately, that's all people wanted to hear, and they didn't want to listen to any warnings coming from those who had been through this many times before. Here on April 31st, 2021, I'm telling people what will happen, and that's exactly what happened. Hey guys, I'll tell you a secret. I'm the one who follows what is happening behind the scenes. Yes, that's me. For example, while everyone else is telling you that the price of Dogecoin will rise when Elon Musk is a guest on Saturday Night Live on May 8th, I tell you that the price of Dogecoin will jump at any moment. In addition, I tell you that the price will reach all-time high. See this wall? This wall was not erected there to bring down the price of Dogecoin. This wall was erected to prevent the price of Dogecoin from rising. Yes, there is a difference. This wall was erected immediately after the price of Doge started to rise and reached 34 cents. What happened? The whales did not finish buying. Happened. This wall serves to scare buyers and sends the message, don't try because you won't pass this way. The owners of this wall buy Doge in a way that it is not noticed much and does not cause spikes. They buy anything that sells for under 32 cents. Probably some of you think that these whales are preparing to sell all these purchased Dogecoins after May 8th because it is expected that Elon's participation in Saturday Night Live will popularize Dogecoin even more and that the price will start to rise more then. No, that's not how whales work. They do not leave their money to chance, they do not rely on the hope that the price will rise. They play it safe. And what is safe here? It is certain that many retail investors keep their finger on the buy button. They will press the button when they see that the price is going uphill. And all because of the expected event on May 8th. All those who keep their finger on the buy will buy coins from these whales at a much higher price. The whales will sell all their coins before Elon enters the studio. After the price dropped due to massive selling of Dogecoin by whales and shorting, Elon knew everyone would blame him. So he decided to do something to liquidate the short sellers. Here's what is going on. Short sellers borrowed Dogecoin. Then they started selling those borrowed coins at 71 cents. That pushed the price down. People got scared and started selling their coins. That further lowered the price. When the price stabilized a little, short sellers started selling again to cause panic among retail investors. It's a tactic, which is always successful. And so the price falls and falls. The more the price drops, the more short sellers earn. In the end, when the price can no longer fall because a large number of buyers appear, short sellers buy Dogecoin at a lower price than they sold, return the Dogecoin they borrowed, and take the money earned from the difference in price. But Elon Musk knows this, and so he saved a kickback. After the price drop after Saturday Night Live, SpaceX announced that it is accepting Dogecoin as a payment for the launch of the Doge 1 mission to the moon. Hey, moon! Next year. This hit short sellers did not expect. This news is in trend on Twitter, and this news was reported by all media. At the same moment, the price began to rise and put short sellers in a position to start losing money. Since they don't want to lose money, they started a price war with Elon. Elon was successful in that. The price went up, the short sellers were liquidated, but the retails were scared. They did not understand what was happening. They listened to the influencers and trusted them, and were shocked that it didn't happen the way they were told. The price began to fall, and Dogecoin's enemies began to push the tokens they had, enticing retailers to come in and be their exit liquidity again. Elon Musk sends a message to all Dogecoin investors in a specific way. Hey folks, it's we. Baby Dogecoin has quadrupled its price in the last few days. The same goes for Floki. Floki is a token that was created after Elon Musk announced on Twitter that his puppy, Shiba Inu, would be called Floki. Their business plan relies on the fact that whenever Elon mentions his dog, the price of their token should go up. Then we have Shiba Inu token that is currently cooling after dizzying growth. Their business plan was to lie until they reach their goal. They first lied that they were supported by Vitalik Buterin, the founder of Ethereum, by transferring tokens to his wallet without his knowledge. When Vitalik discovered that, he immediately gave a part of the tokens to charity and burned the rest. When investors learned that Vitalik's support was actually a lie, the price of the token fell sharply. The creator had to come up with a new lie, so the people working on the project started spreading the story that Shiba Inu was supported by Elon Musk. The other day, on Twitter, a leader in the Shiba Inu community asked Elon how many Shiba Inu tokens he had. Elon replied, none. That is how the second chapter of the lie ended. But during that time, Dogecoin did not move, and many people have sold their coins. To make matters worse, Dogecoin influencers who built their YouTube channels, Twitter profiles, Instagram profiles, and so on, with the support of the Dogecoin community, are now promoting Shiba Inu, the Dogecoin killer. Elon has shown here that despite everything that is happening, despite the attacks, betrayals by influencers, he only supports Dogecoin. Elon Musk has just announced on his Twitter account that Tesla will accept Dogecoin as a means of payment for merch. Hey folks, it's we. That immediately raised the price of Dogecoin from 16 cents to 20. We haven't had a scene like this in a long time. Dogecoin was severely shorted for months by Elon Musk opponents who saw Doge as a threat to their financial goals. We will see how the situation with the price will develop because Dogecoin is under pressure. In order to eliminate short sellers, we would have to push the price up even more. What I know is that they will not give up easily, but this is just the beginning. I'm here in the Boring Company tunnel in Las Vegas. I have been here for a long time. Well, not long, about a year. Asking, do you accept Dogecoin? I had some troubles. The Boring Company guys kicked me out a few times telling me I was boring. But they just told me Dogecoin is accepted here.